Oh boy, back to another episode of the Goalie Be a Pro series in NHL 24. And this is a game I've had circled on the calendar for a while. My first meeting against the Minnesota Wild since I was traded from Minnesota to Winnipeg in that trade deadline deal that absolutely has destroyed my entire career. Because had I stayed on Minnesota, I probably would be a two-time Stanley Cup winner in NHL 24. Now, I probably wouldn't be starting those playoff games, but my guy would at least have 2 cup rings. Minnesota, the defending Stanley Cup champions, of course, from the previous season, coming into our building. So how's that first period looking? And I gave up a goal on the power play. Both teams have a power play goal. Second period of play, gave up 3. Okay, 2 former Hurricanes getting it as well in the form of Teravainen and Slavin. But now I'm going to jump in. I'm going to make sure that I set the score right with the Minnesota Wild. Oh, the beautiful revenge game that isn't really going to plan because the team is trailing 3-1 now that I've intervened in the revenge game. But I haven't faced Minnesota since I was traded until now. So this is my first game getting a net against my former team, the Minnesota Wild. Someone ran over Keller, who's hobbling. Look at Keller on the right side of the screen. He hobbled off the ice. So is it Slavin? Slavin got a piece of Keller, and they're booing Slavin here in Arizona. Don't do that. He is a very wonderful human being. Unfortunately, he is a wonderful human being, but he has scored a goal on me tonight. Himself and Teravainen have 2 of the Wild 3 goals on the board. I don't know who scored in the first period against me because I wasn't. Oh, it was Rantanen on the power play. I remember that now. I'm not. If we keep playing this series beyond October, I guess I'm not. I just want to get through a season 5 now. It's December in the game world, and I'm just done. The last stretch of games have been straight up pitiful from the Arizona Coyotes, and I'm not getting quite enough goal support, and on the odd times that we do get enough goal support, I'm not getting any help on the defensive side of the puck. And in the last game we played against the Red Wings, all the Red Wings did was skate up the ice, off the rush, into the zone, uncontested, shot off the rush. If I can make a save, that's great, but oftentimes I was just putting a rebound right back onto the stick of a Red Wings player. And there's a broken stick for Rantanen. No matter, while they no longer possess it now, I have not seen a Wild shot on goal since jumping in the gameplay, which is crazy. I got to be ready for this. Would you go into free skate mode? You know, what is going on with my controller? Why is this happening? My controller glitched out. Oh! Okay, that's just fantastic. What a wonderful sequence of events that was. Thank you for helping me out. Why does it always go sour when I play the puck? I wasn't even doing anything wrong. I went to go and try and pass it, and my controller wouldn't work. I don't understand that. Oh, this is just wonderful. Just a beautiful sequence of events today. Recording session has gone beautifully. Bad turnover, caution, rebound, a one-timer, not a rebound. It doesn't matter. Whatever. That's how the revenge game would go. That's just the expectation at this point. Screw you, Arizona. I'm out. I want to trade. All right, how about we are just, look at the line score. We are a tick above being a backup goalie. Just a tick above. I'm going to go and say this. If I get pulled into the coach's office and he says, I am now the backup, I am immediately requesting a trade. I'm not playing games. I quite literally will not be playing games because I will become the backup. I think I've already reached backup status because I haven't gotten a start in like 4 games. We keep having to sim up to my next start. I haven't gotten a start yet. Oh, there it is. Against Calgary on the road. I can't outrun my destiny in this game. I can't outrun it. My destiny is to be the backup goalie for every team that I play for. I am just not meant to be the true number 1 starting goaltender, even though, what am I? I got to be close to 90 overall by now. First period. Coronado, okay. Get it over with. Just get it over and done. Okay. All right, there you go. There's a simulation that I can live with. And then I go into the game, and I just drop a nuke on my save percentage. All right, let's play a fun game. How long is it going to take before I end up inevitably firing my save percentage into the sun, which would be very appropriate considering we are playing the Flames. Oh my God, what is with the Calgary Flames and their freaking spinorama moves? They did that in the last game we played against them in the last episode, but I've come out flying in the net, responding beautifully to the chances Calgary's generated. It didn't take very long. God, what a spin move by Coronado. Passed it over. Huberdeau, big save. Oh, and that's right. This is the building where I recorded my first official shutout in NHL 24. You know what's weird? I just realized this. We learned from the last gameplay that I should just stay in my net, don't go into free skate mode. For some reason on that goal, by the way, the X button did not work initially and put my goaltender into free skate. So anyway, as I was just about to allude to, I think my first career shutout in NHL 23 Goalie Be a Pro came against Calgary. It did come against Calgary in 24. So is that a trend that I'm noticing? I got to go back and look at NHL 23 and see who my first career shutout came against. But I'm pretty sure it was with the Hurricanes against the Flames. In 24 here in this game, it was with Minnesota against the Flames. And it happened in this arena. In 23, it happened at PNC Arena. So I got my first career shutout at home in NHL 23. But against the Flames in both of those contests, I do believe. But you'll have to fact check me on that one. There's no shutout to play for tonight. That was ruined by the simulation. So, purely by the simulation so far. Whoa! What was that move? Did Michelli just go between the legs in order to fake out someone and then wrap it around the goaltender? Maybe fake out the goaltender? Or was there a defenseman in the general area? Can't really I gotta see this move. He went between the legs. Look, I thought he did. What did he do? I don't know what he did. Okay, Michelli, what did you just do, my friend? We need to go into instant replay because EA's cameras on replays are garbage. Okay, Michelli, I'm going to do you justice. ISO camera, better job than EA ever could hope to do. So between the legs. Oh, he was going to go between the legs. Kind of faked it. It's like he did I don't even know. He just dragged it off the pad of the goaltender and in. Okay, so Matias Michelli not as fancy as it first seemed, but that's just because we never got a proper angle until I went into the instant replay. Glove save. Why don't we do that more often? Nope, we can't make routine basic glove saves into the pocket of our glove because in NHL 24 Goalie Be a Pro, we have to fall all over the goal crease, lose our balance constantly. Because my goaltender, apparently at almost 90, if he is not 90 overall by this point, it's just not good enough. I mean, how often do you see real life NHL goaltenders just lose their balance trying to make saves? See it happening down here on this end of the ice for the Flames goaltender. I wish they'd get rid of this. They tried way too hard to do something special with the goaltender position, and they've just ruined it. At this point, I would actually prefer to just revisit the NHL 23 Goalie Be a Pro series than to play this continuously night after night for the next year. I have contemplated doing a slider change. That's a lucky save for Spencer Knight. I'm considering doing some slider changes, but I think, honestly, this is as good as I'm going to get it to play. It's as good as I've gotten it to play this year. These rebounds are strange. Just putting them right back to the Flames. That's blocked. Huberdeau off the rush. Back to Honka. Okay, I think that hit the post or something. Why is my goalie's movement so strange? Yeah, they took out the ability to do those powerful T-pushes. All you do is do these shuffles, but how do you... I don't even think you can T-push anymore. You can still do that powerful butterfly slide when you need that to bail you out. Here's a power play coming up for Calgary. Okay. Oh, no, it's an empty net. I don't know what I'm talking about. Empty net for Calgary, and we have shut the door with Matthews' empty net goal that guarantees victory for the Arizona Coyotes. I'm so tired and not even paying attention that I didn't realize there was like 20 seconds left in the period and that Calgary pulled their goaltender for the extra attackers. So Whatever, another empty net scenario. Matthews, come on. It's wide open. From the blue line, Austin Matthews can't hit him an empty net. Huberto will not shoot. And I shut it down on the Calgary Flames. I got to play more games at the Saddle Dome because I'm just the best goaltender in the world when I come into this arena. Ooh, that could be a game that maybe kickstarts a turnaround for myself this season. I needed a game like that one against the Flames. Can we just play the Flames in Calgary more often? I might have a fighting chance at this number one position. Oh, and I'm getting another start. That's going to be back-to-back starts. So I started this loss to Minnesota, sat for a few, and now I'm getting a chance at back-to-backs. It's, of course, because we are playing back-to-back games on the road between Anaheim and Vancouver. So I was going to get one of these games anyway. And you see the updated standings. We're now in mid-December. Let me go back one. There's the Coyotes, still hunting down a possible playoff spot, but it is definitely in play for us through December. There's a whole bunch of season left, as you can see here. I mean, I'm going to try to carry the Coyotes until a trade is eventually requested, and I can confirm it. We are 90 overall. I saw it in the Be a Pro menu screen. We're 90 overall now. Yes, Matthews gets us going, so there's a good first period. That's a less than ideal second period. Why is it Kyle Connor? This guy scores against me every time I have to play against him. And he and Jack Eichel forming a force in Anaheim. Oh, my lady friend is here as well. Every time we play Anaheim, I have to bring that up. It is a subject of conversation. Also a subject of conversation is the fact that Austin Matthews, our alternate captain and Arizona-born, should I call him a legend? He's going to the box. Not a legend yet. I don't even think he has a Stanley Cup in this universe. But anyway, I gotta shut it down. It's another case of we've given up 3 goals. I gotta shut it down, which we all know there's gonna be some nonsensical goal that will happen, will completely ruin my plans. Played a very splendid game against the Calgary Flames, only allowing 1 goal, which happened in a simulation, but we're not in Calgary anymore. A big shame because I seem to bring my best efforts when we play in the Saddle Dome. Should I just have signed with the Calgary Flames? Would that be the sensible thing to have done? I'm not giving up on this Coyotes team yet. There's a big one on Trevor Zegras. You want to get this out, please? Okay, wow, holy goodness gracious. We were doing everything we could to score on ourselves on the Ducks power play. Well, it starts with a nifty saucer pass from Jack Eichel over to Trevor Zegras, which we made a nice, easy save there. Nice and aggressive at the top of the paint. Glove save. My mistake here was playing this off to Ball and thinking, oh, yeah, my defensemen totally have this. They're going to handle this, right? Nope. Just gets pushed around like a rag doll. And then it goes back through the crease by Jack Eichel. He's trying with all of his might to force that one in. And then, who is this? Gavrikov. He's trying to come to the rescue. Actually makes things more complicated as it bounces off my stick. And it just ping-pongs everywhere. Not off my stick, off my skate. Ugh. For some reason, and in particular with Arizona, I am the king of enraged sequences. This is what happens when you have teammates that you cannot... That's just bad. That's just bad. Eichel from the blue line? That's embarrassing. And you know, and I'm trying to impress this chick on the bench for the Ducks, and that's just bad. She can't be seen dating a guy that is allowing goals off the rush from just inside the blue line. Off the post and in, too. That's just debilitating. 90 overall, I think we should fact check it. I don't think I'm actually 90 overall. Oh, yeah! He just tried to do the Leon Draisaitl goal, and I robbed it. Just not enjoyable experiences playing for the Arizona Coyotes. I'm using that butterfly push way too aggressively. If it helps me make a save, and then it's worth it. But, man, I'm going to look like an idiot giving up a goal by doing this huge, gigantic push to the wrong side of the post. Drysdale pass. Okay, I even tried to push over there, and this one-timer is in the back of the net. I had to get you out of there. Don't let this one rattle you. Yeah, well, look at what's going on now that I've come out of the net. Breakaway instantaneously for Troy Terry or whatever goober that is on the ice. I mean, I was trying to feel a little bit of positive momentum for this team coming out of the Calgary game. This is just a joy for me to watch this happen to Devin Levi, because you see what I'm having to put up with out there. I was trying to be optimistic. I really was. But you know what? I'm really thinking about putting in that trade request coming out of this game. I am.